A spill. Not a common occurrence, but it could happen to you. Do you know what's in this container? It could contain distilled water, or it could contain sulfuric acid. It is your right to know if there is a hazardous chemical in that container. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, has instituted a policy to ensure that all chemicals produced or used within the workplace are evaluated for their hazardous content and that workers are aware of those materials in the workplace. It is your right to know what hazardous materials you may come in contact with during your workday and what the consequences may be if you spill or ingest one of those chemicals. It is the responsibility of FedEx Ground to provide all workers with training on the hazardous chemicals used in the workplace or to which they may be exposed. These include physical and health hazards of chemicals in the work area. An example of an item which may cause physical damage is battery acid. Health hazards include poison or cancer-causing materials. Methods of detecting spills and releases. Measures available to workers to protect themselves from exposure. An explanation of the material safety data sheet and container labeling information. We'll cover the material safety data sheet and labeling later in the video. The details of your facility's hazard communication program can be found online at the Safety Intranet. Let's take a look at the general requirements of the FedEx Ground Hazard Communications Program. At the conclusion of this video, a service manager or senior manager will go over these requirements and will explain your terminal's specific procedures in detail. FedEx Ground posts a hazard communication policy on your bulletin board. This policy outlines your rights under this program. FedEx Ground is required to maintain an inventory of all chemicals being stored or used in each facility. This inventory is a list of any new product introduced into the workplace and, of course, any existing product. Each container of a hazardous chemical must be clearly labeled with the chemical and/or trade name of the substance. In addition, the government requires that basic hazard warning information be marked on the outside of containers for many chemicals. Read these warnings carefully before using any hazardous product. If you find or receive an illegal or unlabeled container of any product, contact a service manager or senior manager immediately. A material safety data sheet must be maintained at each terminal and made available to workers for each chemical used or stored at that facility. This is the heart of the regulation, readily available information. It is important to note that these sheets are not required to be maintained on chemicals we are transporting through our system. However, should you want a copy of a material safety data sheet that is not maintained at the terminal, they can be obtained and made available to you upon written request. A service manager or senior manager will explain your terminal's procedure at the conclusion of this video. Let's take a few minutes to review a typical material safety data sheet so that you have a better idea of what information is available and how to find it on the form. Although the information required is standard, the form used may vary from product to product. Each sheet, however, should contain the following: name and address of the manufacturer of the chemical, telephone number where emergency information can be obtained, the chemical or generic name of the substance and any synonyms, the trade name of the substance, the chemical family from which the substance is derived, a list of the hazardous ingredients and mixtures in the material, chemical and physical properties of the material, fire and explosion information including extinguishing agents, combustion byproducts, and any unusual hazards, health hazard data including effects of chronic exposure, emergency first aid procedures, information on the reactive characteristics of the material, recommended emergency procedures in the event of spills or leaks, recommended control measures, and any additional precautionary data. But what can you do as a worker if a hazardous material or chemical does spill or leak? Emergency procedures depend upon what the hazardous material is, where the incident occurs, and what resources are available at your disposal. Specific emergency procedures will vary from incident to incident. However, there are certain minimum actions to be taken in all cases. If leakage is noted at any time, stop operations and determine the source of the leak and nature of the material. In case of fire, notify the fire department and give priority to moving vehicles containing hazardous materials away from the terminal. If strong fumes are present or if a person becomes ill, remove the affected personnel from the scene, close the unit, and move it as far away from the terminal buildings as possible. Do not congregate in the vicinity of the vehicle or incident unless authorized. Keep fumes, flames, and lighted cigarettes, cigars, and pipes away from the scene. Do not walk into or touch any spilled material without protective equipment. Avoid inhaling fumes, smoke, and vapors even if no hazardous materials are involved. Do not assume that gases or vapors are harmless because of lack of smell. Additionally, in the event of an emergency, immediate assistance can be obtained from several sources: the FedEx Ground Immediate Action Directory under tab number 8, and the DOT Emergency Response Guidebook. The Emergency Response Guidebook is available in all terminals and on all vehicles. Outside assistance is also available from a local emergency response vendor, which can be found in the Immediate Action Directory under tab number 8. Outside assistance is also available from XL Specialty Claims Administrators at 1-800-432-2481. These services are available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Please see the Immediate Action Directory for reporting procedures. A service manager or senior manager will now cover the hazard communication policy as it applies to your location. Remember, the best way to handle an incident involving a hazardous chemical is not to have an incident at all.
Before you can perform the job function known as palletizing, you must have successfully completed FedEx SmartPost's Smart Start safety program and watched the Smart Start wearable scanner video. You must also have a copy of the Smart Start Palletizing Participant Guide with you while you watch this video. If you do not have this handbook, stop the video and contact your dock manager. When performing palletizing functions, your role is to care for the packages, also called parcels, you palletize as if they were your own. Remember, the package is not a piece of cardboard. The package is our customer. This video will teach you the following: splitting the belt, basic concepts of palletizing, scanning packages, wrapping pallets. The methods displayed in this video will help you deliver exceptional service to our customers. Remember, customers want packages to be damage-free, on time, and visible in our system. Through the Purple Promise, we pledge to make every FedEx experience outstanding. Your role in our network is critical to the success of our organization. Every package that SmartPost sorts contains information that is used to help move the package through our network. Each package has a shipping label that includes the address where the package is going to be delivered. You will use the zip code of this address to help sort packages. The package also has an EVS, or Delivery Confirmation Barcode. This barcode is also called the Delcon barcode. This is the barcode you will be scanning. In addition to the shipping label, you will see a HRSA label on the package. HRSA stands for Human Readable Sort Assist. The HRSA label includes valuable information about where the package will be sorted in the building. The main components of the label are destination hub code, pallet location, delivery zip code. In manual hubs and some automated hubs, packages arrive to the spur and require splitting to the appropriate side of the belt. As you push the packages down the spur, you should split the belt, or push the packages to the correct side of the spur where they will be palletized. Your hub should have a sign telling you the names of each spur. Look at the HRSA label on the package to find the belt or spur location for that package. Using the HRSA label on the package, packages that go to pallets on the right side of the spur should be pushed toward that side of the rollers. Packages that go to pallets on the left side of the spur should be pushed toward the left side of the rollers. When you are palletizing, your job is to effectively stack packages on the proper United States Postal Service pallet, also called a USPS pallet. Before you can palletize, you need to obtain a wearable scanner through your hub's equipment checkout process. Your dock manager or lead parcel sorter will show you how to obtain a scanner. The scanner is used to make sure the packages are placed on the proper pallet and make sure the package is ready to be delivered to the USPS. Placing a package on the wrong pallet will cause delays in delivery to our customers by sending the package to the wrong location. The package could be lost or damaged due to the additional handling. Before you begin palletizing, check your section of the floor for any vacant pallet locations. Obtain and place an empty pallet in all empty locations. Your job is to build a stable pallet that does not exceed the USPS maximum height of 77 inches. Yellow painted support poles marked at 77 inches are available throughout the area to help with pallet height measurement. Any pallet exceeding 77 inches will be refused by the USPS and sent back to the SmartPost hub, causing service delays to our customers. FedEx SmartPost packages are made up of two types: boxes and bags. Boxes provide a solid base foundation for building pallets to the USPS. The bags are used to provide a level stacking surface for unstable boxes and as filler for any open gaps in the pallet. This is an example of a well-constructed pallet. Notice how the pallet is straight and does not shift when moved. Keep this picture in your mind as you work. The pallets you build should look like this. To begin palletizing packages, your wearable scanner should be in single parcel mode. When you log into the Parcel Load Scan or PALS application, this is the default mode you start in. At the spur, it is important to group packages together that are destined for the same nearby pallet locations. For example, pallet locations H1 through H9 should be grouped together on the rollers. Similarly, H10 through H19 should be grouped together. This will make it easier for you to palletize multiple packages at one time, reducing the number of steps you take. Your dock manager or lead parcel sorter will tell you how your specific hub groups packages. Once packages are grouped, pick up 2 or 3 packages destined for the same or nearby pallet locations. Holding the packages, walk to the correct pallet location as noted by the HRSA label on the package. To help you find the proper pallet location, pallets are laid out on the floor and labeled in numerical order. Scan the Delcon barcode of the package you are holding before placing it on the pallet. Do not scan the package at the chute or spur. The PALS application will ask you to scan a target barcode. Remember, any package on the pallet can be scanned as a target. After scanning a target package, the scanner will beep one time and you will see Parcel Sort Complete on the screen, confirming that the packages are going to the same location. You must scan every package with your wearable scanner before placing it onto the correct pallet. If a package is not supposed to be on a certain pallet, or if no data is available for that package, the wearable scanner will beep 3 times. The scanner display will display the error. Follow your hub's process to fix the issue and acknowledge the error on the scanner. Palletize packages starting at the pallet corner farthest from the rollers or chutes you are working at, and then start to build across the pallet to the corner closest to the chute or rollers. Building pallets in this manner will allow you to see all the available space for palletizing packages. Remember, carry multiple packages at once to reduce the amount of walking you'll do in a day. Occasionally, you'll find boxes that are too big or bulky to fit on the pallet. Try to build these packages into the footprint of the pallet. If you are unable to do this, contact your dock manager or lead parcel sorter. Palletize all heavy packages on the bottom of the pallet to reduce potential of crushing lighter packages, which may be underneath. In general, as you build the pallet, you will encounter situations where moving an already palletized box or bag will provide a better palletizing surface or allow you to place more packages on the pallet. As you build pallets, keep in mind the following. Avoid column loading. Do not build columns of packages stacked on top of each other. This can damage packages and make the pallet unstable. Build T's with packages. Palletize the packages so the edge of the box forms a T. This keeps the pallet stable and prevents damage to packages. Use USPS totes. Place smaller packages into USPS totes and integrate the totes into the pallet. This will help you build a stable pallet. Minimize package overhang. Keep the packages from overhanging the sides of the pallet by more than 2 inches. This will ensure the pallet is stable. Build level pallets. Keeping the pallets level will ease the stacking and loading of finished pallets onto the trailers during the shipping process. Make Delcon barcodes accessible. Palletize as many packages as possible with the barcodes visible. This will help with scanning and dispatching pallets. Keep package seams facing up. If the package seams face out, the weight of additional packages on top of these packages can make them split open or cause damage to the package. Wrapping the pallet helps keep it stable. You will need to wrap the pallet multiple times while you are building it. As you are building the pallet, wrap the pallet when it reaches the following heights: knee height, waist height, shoulder height, completed pallet at 77 inches high. To start the wrapping process, obtain the closest roll of stretch wrap. Tie the stretch wrap to one of the pallet legs and wrap the base of the pallet with at least 3 layers of stretch wrap. At taller heights, you do not need to tie the stretch wrap to the pallet. Instead, stick the stretch wrap to the existing wrapped pallet. Wrap the middle and top sections of the pallet with at least 2 layers of stretch wrap. When wrapping pallets, make sure to pull the stretch wrap tightly around the pallets and packages. This tension will stabilize the load and ensure the pallet does not shift or fall over while in transit through the network. When you are finished building the pallet, place any remaining bags on top of the pallet. Finish wrapping the pallet by pulling the stretch wrap tight around the top layer of packages. Securing the top of the load prevents packages from falling off the pallet. As you are working, always keep safety in mind. As you palletize packages, keep the packages close to your body as you carry them. Use your legs to lift and lower the packages, bending at your knees. If a package is too heavy or too large to lift, ask a coworker for assistance. Keep all walkways clear of packages and pick up any garbage that may be on the floor in your area. Be aware of your surroundings. Pallets are moved using forklifts and walkies. No walking or sitting on any part of the rollers. No stepping, walking, or riding on pallets or pallet jacks. Face forward when wrapping, taking caution not to trip or twist back. Place all damaged packages or bags in or on the container at the end of the rollers or chute. During the palletizing process, if you encounter any open or empty boxes and bags, contact your dock manager immediately. You are now ready to perform the palletizing job functions with FedEx SmartPost. But before you go out to palletize, remember, build high-quality pallets. Scan every package. Carry multiple packages at once to reduce the amount of walking in your workday. Use the bags to provide level palletizing surfaces for unstable boxes or as filler for any gaps in the pallet. Scan the packages you are holding once you arrive at the pallet, not at the chute or rollers. Tightly wrap the base of the pallet with 3 layers of wrap once the pallet reaches knee height. Remember, safety first. Always follow proper safety techniques and practices. Following the methods displayed in this video will allow you to deliver exceptional quality and service to our customers.
Welcome to Smart Start Safety Training. FedEx SmartPost holds safety as one of its core values. Your safety and the safety of others is FedEx SmartPost's first priority. Always remember that safety is first in the operation. To begin with, this video will introduce you to preparing for a safe work experience, avoiding injuries, yard safety, and OSHA requirements. It's your responsibility to perform your duties in a safety-conscious manner at all times. FedEx SmartPost is a busy place. In order to stay safe, you'll need to take special care in how you conduct yourself. During this video, your dock tour guide will show you how to stay safe while working at SmartPost.
Welcome to FedEx SmartPost. Throughout FedEx, we believe in safety above all. In this video, we will cover topics that will help you avoid injuries while working here. Let's get started. In all the action on the dock, you have to be aware of your surroundings, from moving belts to forklifts to trailers. Being alert to your surroundings can help you navigate your way around the dock safely. FedEx SmartPost uses signals to alert you to movement or potential hazards on the dock. The first thing you need to do on the dock is to listen. Pay attention to the audio and visual signals that are present when belts are starting up, forklifts are backing up, tractors are backing up. Being alert to your surroundings can help you navigate your way around the dock safely.
Good housekeeping is everyone's job. Keeping your work area clean will help you and others avoid slips, trips, and falls.
Being aware of your surroundings is so much more than watching where you're going. Being aware means that you're keeping your work area free from materials that could cause problems for you or other members of the SmartPost team. Always keep emergency devices clear of obstruction. In an emergency, a clear path can save critical seconds that can prevent injuries. Also, be aware of scattered pallets, binding straps, and other potential items that could cause slips, trips, and falls.
Your management team keeps the safety of its employees as a primary focus. It's your responsibility to ensure that you are doing your part to keep safety at the center of everything you do. FedEx SmartPost's goal is to eliminate injuries by using safe working practices. We will discuss how to avoid common types of injuries by using proper techniques and understanding the guidelines of conveyor safety. In this section, we will review safe lifting practices.
No matter what work area you're assigned to, lifting will be part of your job. There are techniques that will allow you to safely lift while working. Let's review the procedures and observe someone who lifts properly. Fill in the blanks of your Smart Start Safety Guide to assist you in this section. Step 1. Stand close to the load with your feet shoulder width apart. Place one foot slightly in front of the other to create the best pose for balance and strength. Step 2. Bend at the knees. Never bend over with your back to lift an object. Your leg muscles are much stronger than your back. Tuck in your chin while keeping your back as straight as possible. This will help concentrate the weight on your legs rather than your back. Step 3. Get a firm grasp on the box. Use opposite corners when you lift. You will be much less likely to drop a box on your feet, and you will have more stability during the lift. Step 4. Begin lifting with your legs. Never twist your back while you move. Do not change directions until you are fully upright. Then move your feet in the direction you want to move. Twisting your back can cause major injuries that are slow to heal. Step 5. When you are completely upright, keep the box as close to your body as possible. As the load's center of gravity moves away from the body, there is a dramatic increase in stress on your back. Keeping the box close to you will help distribute the weight more evenly. This technique protects your back and allows you to move with the box with more stability. Using these guidelines for proper lifting will help you avoid back injuries. You will be reviewed periodically on your lifting techniques by your manager using the Work Right program. Create a habit of proper lifting by using these guidelines every time you move a package. Whether the object you're lifting is 5 pounds or 50 pounds, how you lift it will help protect your body.
Building pallets is a big part of what we do at FedEx SmartPost. Being aware of proper pallet handling methods is therefore